What if the person you're married to hasn't done anything wrong? They are loyal, they show up, they love you, but you don't feel it anymore. No cheating, no arguments, no big betrayal, nothing. Just silence, routine, and a feeling you can't explain. Let's find out today's episode.
Welcome back to another episode of the Husband and Life podcast, where we talk about real relationships, real marriage problems, and we always say things out loud that people don't want to say. They don't want to say it, but we're going to say it today, okay? Today's episode is a little bit uncomfortable. It's a little bit emotional. So, like as always, get your tea, beer, wine maybe, depending on what time of the day is, and let's get straight into the dilemma. I've been married to my wife for 9 years.
Okay.
And this is hard to admit, but I don't think I'm in love with her anymore.
Guys,
this is painful.
This is hard.
9 years. Wow. Okay. She's a good woman. She's loyal, supportive, an amazing mother to our kids.
Okay.
She's a good girl. We don't argue much. There's no drama.
Oh, there's a drama.
Yeah. From the outside, we probably look like a stable, happy couple. Okay. Perception. But inside, it feels different. There's no excitement anymore, no passion, no real connection. It feels like we're just living life side by side.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Maybe they're in the hump, the marriage hump.
There's something.
We talk about bills, the kids, what we're doing on the weekend, but we don't talk like we used to. We don't laugh the same. We don't feel like us anymore.
This sounds like a song, bro. This sounds like a heartbreak song.
Some sort of Brian McKnight style. You know, we don't even talk anymore. You know?
Okay, let's focus.
We need Drew Hill and Josie right now. Okay. And I hate myself for even thinking like this, because she hasn't done anything wrong. She still shows up, still tries, still loves me. You should really see the way she looks at me. Oh, God. But I feel like I'm pretending, like I'm playing the role of a husband instead of actually being one. Oh, my gosh.
What does that even mean?
Isn't it? I've asked myself if this is just what marriage becomes, if this is normal after years together, or if something is missing that I'm too scared to admit. Mate, you sound like he's trapped. I don't want to hurt her. I don't want to break up our family. But I also feel like I'm living a life that doesn't feel real. Am I wrong for wanting more? Or is this just what love turns into over time? Please help.
See, the biggest thing that happens to people is when love versus in love, you know, when you're in love, you're almost infatuated with the person.
Oh my gosh.
You know, you are like, oh my guy, my girl. I'm like, oh my God, the butterflies, all of those things.
Just happiness. The oxytocin and serotonin is just flowing. Everything is flowing.
But those things fade because you lot see each other every day and you become accustomed to that person. And the only thing that is going to change that is the memories you guys create together, the experiences you create together, which will keep those butterflies, that excitement, that not getting away from that routine. You know what I mean? That's the only way that's going to happen, because
this is why we talk about going on dates. Why stop what you were doing at the beginning because now you're married? It makes no sense. It's the equivalent of like, you said you were going to get abs, yeah? I said, I'm going to get abs. This year, I'm going to get abs, right? And then I'll go to the gym every single day, working on my technique, getting my strength training, eating clean, cardio. Everything is drinking the 2 liters that you need to drink. Everything is good. Mindset, good. Get the abs. I got the abs. I just stop everything I'm doing.
I've got it.
I've got the abs now, and then I'm not going gym no more.
I don't need to try.
I don't need to go and eat foods that I was eating for. I don't need to drink the water. I don't need to get up early with the minds. None of it. I just stop because I got the abs now. Let me see if I still have those abs in 2 weeks.
Gone.
Wake up one day. What abs? God, what happened?
It takes you years, bro, to get to that.
What happened to my abs? Yeah? Now, don't get me wrong, marriage is a lot more important than you trying to get abs, and that's my point. You put all that work in for abs.
Once you got them,
put the work in for your marriage.
And to maintain. To maintain is the big thing that people are missing here. What Kerry's trying to say to you, because people, they think they've fallen out in love, but what they really are falling into is a routine. Okay,
boring as fuck.
Boring routine. You know, well, a lame routine, no excitement routine. Like you were trying to say with Jim, the reason why you were like, I got to have some done because you were eating that dry chicken, unseasoned food, just killing yourself to get those.
No.
Now you got to be like, nah, I need to have that red velvet. You know, I need that in my life with cream. I can't be living like this. Life is for living. And that's the issue, because you need to understand, that the person you first got with, there was an attraction there was an excitement, there was passion, which led into the relationship, the marriage.
You grew it.
The moment that stops, what's gonna a flower? A tree, when you a seed, it needs water and needs sun.
Having children, for goodness sake, it's like, oh, we worked so hard to get the baby here. Now we're just gonna stop. I'm done now. I can't be a parent. Like, it's crazy. No, you still nurture your children, even when they're grown adults. You still nurture your children to some degree. They still come to you for counsel. They still come to you for wisdom. You still spend quality time with them. They're grown as fuck, but they still come to you like, oh, mama, I can't believe what happened to me today. Like, it's just, you're always going to be a parent. The same way you're always going to be a husband when you're in your marriage. So therefore, you always have to nurture and maintain your relationship with your partner. And the reason why you feel like you have that disconnect could possibly be because of you've gone into that comfort zone. She's there. She ain't going nowhere. I've got her now, innit?
And the danger of not saying anything, not doing anything, because then the relationship will just slowly just die.
The fact that she doesn't know is scary to me. You said the way she looks, if you see the way she looks at me, which means she's not even aware.
No, she's looking at you like, oh my God.
She's in love. She's still in love. She's still in like the place of butterflies and like being excited to see you.
No, you're like,
and you're like, oh, I don't feel anything. And I have to think, like, did you ever feel anything? You know, you really have to sit down and think to yourself, why did I propose to this woman? What told me that she was the one? Go back and start reflecting on that, because 9 years is a long time for you to be saying you're pretending to be a husband.
So is it selfish to is it selfish to leave, or is this selfish to stay and pretend?
It's selfish both ways. Either way, either way you're selfish. Either way, yeah.
Either way you're selling, yeah. Why?
Either way, because you're selfish to leave because you're thinking about yourself and your feelings and the fact that you're unhappy, you're dissatisfied with something we don't know because it's not her fault. And then it's also selfish to stay because you're saying that you're pretending to be a husband, pretending to care about this. Well, I don't know, care about it, pretending to love her.
Pretend.
You know? And that's a hard thing to do for 9 years. You are a good actor if you're actually serious about it. That's a long time to be doing a long con, to be doing a fugazi. It's a long time. That takes effort.
But he's trying. Maybe he's tried and there's nothing left in him. He's just tried. There's nothing left in the tank. He's tried to be.
But that's why I say you go and reflect back on why did you get down on one knee? Why did you take all that time to propose to her? Big lavish proposal, whatever you did for her. Why? When you met her, what was it that told you this is the one? I'm gonna keep continuing to date her. You know? Like, you have to start looking at what were the qualities, what were the things that happened, what memories did you create that made you say to yourself, I'm gonna get a ring and propose to this girl because she's the one.
But we have missed a big thing here. He has not communicated any of this.
He has not.
Any of this. Your partner is there thinking life is wonderful, life is great. She's none the wiser. She's just in bliss.
Dangerous place to be. It's dangerous.
So now you need to find a way to communicate that across. Because what if she's feeling the same way and she pretends too? She's pretending too.
But just keep pretending together 9 years. You don't even know.
Or what if she senses it and she feels she has to do the extra pretense to try and cover up the cracks? So all of these questions are there, but
and it could have been a case of you wasting 9 years together. One didn't want to say, the other one didn't want to say. We're just pretending because we're married, when you could have divorced each other 5 years ago
and let go
and moved on with people that you're infatuated with and you're absolutely in love with. Like, communication is.
Or you could have
the thing.
solved this early
Yeah.
before it became. It was a
Where
little.
it
It was a
is.
little cut before. You know,
Yeah.
the thing grew. Now they gonna cut the leg.
Yeah. Now it's an open wound. You know, for you, not for her, because she doesn't know anything. So you have to pluck up the courage and be brave. Okay.
Get on your manosphere. You know what I mean? Get some confidence.
Level up.
Level
okay?
up.
And you need to
Get
talk
your
to
man
your wife.
strength. Yeah?
Get your man strength and talk to your wife to say, don't say we need to talk. Say it, you know, it'd be really great if we went out for dinner. Find somebody to look after your kids. Whoever you trust, tell them, I need you to look after the children. You may even need to book a weekend away. Okay,
you might.
You just might need to do that just so you can have a day or two together of conversation without having to worry about going back home to the kids. So think about taking a weekend away, just the two of you. Find a grandparent, an auntie, an uncle, or someone who you trust who can look after the kids, and you guys go away and you talk to her on a level about what is happening in your mind, how you are feeling as her husband, and how long you have been feeling this way. And you never know, she might be a problem solver. And she may be able to give you some tips and tricks on what she may have felt this way 2 years ago.
And she found a way. Share it.
And she can share it with you. She can say, you know what I did? I reflected. I realized that, you know, you're the guy because of this, this, and this. And I focused on that. Or I worked on myself because I realized it was an issue with me. And I was, you know, self-hating, or I was, you know, feeling really self-deprecating. And I had to work on me and my mindset. You don't know.
Oh, she can say both. There was nothing wrong here. What are you talking about? I know nothing about this. And you have to face the music together and say, actually, there's something wrong here because I feel like this. And I don't want to feel like this. Like you said, you don't want to feel like this, but you can't. You're done pretending. But you have to have the conversation.
It's important.
Communication, conversation.
It's so important, because if you don't, you're going to get another year of marriage where you feel this way.
And it's going to grow to resentment. If it's not there yet, it's going to go to the point where you're like, there she go again, showing up. Why is she hugging me again? Why is she loving me again?
Why is she buying me this stuff? Why do we have to go to her parents' house? All of the questions you'll be asking, right?
And then they're just going to grow and grow and grow and grow until one day you're going to be
randomly you'll meet someone else and
you destroy someone you cared for, someone you really loved at one point. It's
like a movie. Literally, it's like a movie. But that is our 2 cents.
It is.
Okay, you asked for advice. This is it. Hopefully, there's something in there that you can take from what we've said and use it and implement it. But like I said, that's our way of thinking. That's our advice. What do you think as the audience? Be honest. Would you stay in a marriage where you knew that you weren't in love with your partner? That's our 2 cents. We want to hear from you, the audience. What would you do if you had a partner and you knew that person was not the love of your life, right? How would you stay in this marriage? Let us know in the comments. As per usual, make sure you like, subscribe, and share with your people. And we'll catch up with you again next week. Peace and love.